Yudin Shire, his Beep's second granduncle, why did this guy refresh at marching Sect? Did I accidentally expose my true identity, and now he's camping here, waiting for me to show up? But he hasn't generated any negative emotion source points toward me. Great Elder. Xie Yan? You're back. Weren't you in Guaza digging sweet potatoes? Finished already? Never mind, it doesn't matter. She's back? That's why I'm here. Great Elder, what are you two talking about, and why is Sect Master Yu here? If I remember correctly, Sect Masters from the Great Tang aren't allowed to leave the country without permission, right? Hands down, Sect Master Yu is a guest at marching Sect. Shows some respect. It's fine, I wouldn't lower myself to argue with such a likable junior. Even if you don't mind, we must still follow the rules. Is it really respectful to make a guest stay in a shabby wooden hut at the foot of the Sect's mountain? Normally, I wouldn't be able to leave the Great Tang so easily, but since I share a bond of music and zither with Pianxian, naturally, I was granted permission to accompany my wife home. Oh, I see. So he didn't come for me after all, just escorting Elder Gong's son home? Does Elder Gong's son even know? Elder Gong's son is currently strolling around the town below with a distinguished guest. They'll be back soon. Behave yourself and don't leave a bad impression on our guest. A guest? Who? A close friend of Pianxian, named Kong Fame. When she heard Pianxian had returned to Moqing Sect, she brought her family to visit. I see. Sect Master Yu, you seem to know quite a lot. Kong Fame is now the princess consort of Yong. Upon hearing that Elder Gong's son had returned, she made a special trip here as a guest. Listen up, under no circumstances are you to provoke Princess Anle. Great Elder, what do you take me for? I, Xie Yan, am a man of integrity. I would never flirt with random women. Didn't expect Elder Gong's son to have connections with the imperial family. Humph, Princess Anle. The rumors say she's elegant and dignified, incredibly extravagant, and throws money around wherever she goes. She's basically a gender-swapped version of Di Xiaoyao, one of those flashy second-generation aristocrats. Yo, little Xie Yan, done digging sweet potatoes already? Elder Gong's son. Great Elder, you're overthinking this. I don't even mention Di Xiaoyao, so why would I care about his female counterpart? What a handsome young man. Is he from Moqing Sect? Yes, he's the Sect Master's disciple. Named Xie Yan. Xie Yan, come over and greet our guest. You should be familiar with her young one's name. Even if she was personally granted the title of a princess by the emperor himself, even if she is one of the 5 beauties, 5 prince, sharing the title with Di Xiaoyao. Princess Anong, the golden dignified beauty, Di Shireen. Magical dignified prince, I've long heard of your name. Princess Anle, the feeling is mutual. Rumors can't be trusted. This princess is indeed draped in wealth, but she carries herself with grace and refinement far from vulgar. Compared to Di Xiaoyao, she's in a league of her own. Retract your gaze, your eyes are practically glued to her. Elder, don't laugh, the princess is beautiful. If I don't look, wouldn't that be disrespectful? This is my way of showing the highest form of admiration. Admire my foot, you little brat. Are you ignoring my words again? If you don't pull your eyes back, I'll help you do it. Great Elder, if you have something to say, just say it out loud. No need for secret voice transmissions. I, Xie Yan, walk the righteous path, sit with a straight spine, and have not a single inappropriate thought in my mind. There's nothing to hide. You. It's natural for a young man to admire beauty. No need to be too harsh on him, Sister Wu. Sect Master Yu. Humph, that's my senior sister. Who do you think you are, calling her out like that? Since when was it your place to interfere when my senior sister is disciplining a junior? Get your ass back to the Great Tang, or I'll personally report you. The young prince's family is right here watching. You'd best keep quiet. Sect Master Yu, we'll be taking our leave. Pianxian, until next time, I shall think of you in my dreams. Tiao Tiao, Sect Master Yu has been staying at the foot of Moqing Sect's mountain for a whole month, barely getting enough to eat or wear. Don't you feel even a little sympathy for him? My dear consort speaks the truth. Harmony in the household brings prosperity. Lady Gong's son, Perhaps you should listen to some advice. So you think Xie really did come all this way for Elder Gongsun, huh? If he was going to act like this, why did he bother playing hard to get in the first place? Then what was the great elder here for? To physically break up the fight? It's been a year already. The green branch gifted by the flower god Sect should have grown by now. When I return to the Sect, I'll finally get to witness the great elder's unparalleled beauty. What a great day! First, I get to meet the golden dignified beauty, Di Shireen, and soon, I'll get to see the former top beauty of the 5 beauties, Elder Wu Lingxian. Green sapling. Why is it still this small? What, do you think you're raising pigs? Expecting it to be ready for harvest in a year? Plants grow slowly, especially trees. It'll take at least 7 or 8 years. That's way too slow. Then when will I get to witness your unparalleled beauty, Great Elder? What nonsense are you dreaming up? The Sect Master is calling for you. Get out of my sight. Oh. Sect Master Sis, I'm back. Did you miss me? You finally decided to come back. What, don't want to dig sweet potatoes anymore? Ah ha ha, no more, no more. What the hell did my clone do with my identity as Xie Yan? Why does everyone I meet ask me about digging up sweet potatoes? Xinzi and Gongsun Hao have either been cultivating or out on missions ever since they got back, but you? You've been slacking off, wandering around for an entire year without coming home. I was just looking for inspiration for my cultivation. Look, I've reached the 4th level of innate realm. And you have the nerve to say that? Elder Gongsun already told me, your so-called 4th level of innate was achieved last year during the flower festival in the Great Tang. Ouch ouch sis, you be gentle. Quit the act, whatever, let's get to business. Take off your shirt, I need to check your condition properly. No need to worry, sis you, thanks to your help, my cultivation technique is stable now. I haven't lost control even once since then. Phantom weave feather robe refreshed. What kind of treasure did you get that specializes in making you take your clothes off? How did your robe just disappear like that in an instant? It's a magic artifact a friend gifted me. It changes at will, capable of turning illusions into reality, weaving thoughts into clothing. I'll never have to worry about running out of clothes again. I see. Huh, your physical body has improved so much? Oh. That's because I've been focusing on body refinement this past year. Without even considering my spirit manifestation technique, just upgrading my everlasting tyrant fist to level 6 has significantly strengthened my body. I can now crush a 5th level innate cultivator without using any true chi. If I use some special techniques, I might even dare to arm wrestle a 6th level innate. Your body is indeed strong, even among those who specialize in body refinement at the 5th level of innate, but thinking you can take on a 6th level innate is still a long way off. Hee, just hyping myself up. It's a pity that unless I continue upgrading the Sealing Heaven sword, the physical enhancement from spirit manifestation remains a fixed value. It won't automatically scale up as my body strengthens, unless I die once and activate Nirvana threefold transformation. Otherwise, I really do feel confident that I could fight a 6th level innate head-on without relying on Xintian. I was worried that your cultivation realm was advancing too quickly, and your physical body wouldn't keep up, causing an imbalance in your foundation. I thought if you had any problems, you'd come back to me, but I didn't expect you to take the initiative to train your body. Looks like I don't need to give you any special treatment anymore. You can put your clothes back on now. Sis you, there's special treatment? What is it? Can I still use it? Just some elixirs and specialized rituals, but with your current body, you don't need them anymore. We're in an era of flourishing cultivation, and cases of bodies lagging behind cultivation realms aren't uncommon. Even in major sects, Xinzi had the same issue, but after my guidance, she recently stabilized at the 5th level of innate realm. Wifey is at the 5th level too. I remember before I left for the Great Tang, she was only at the 3rd level of innate, right? Advancing 2 levels in such a short time? Right after you left the sect, Xinzi broke through to the 4th level of innate. Then, 2 months ago, she made another breakthrough to the 5th level. I specifically asked around, and among her peers in the Han Dynasty, she should be the first to reach the 5th level of innate. That might not be the case. My clone is also at the 5th level of innate. I'll check with him later to see when he advanced. So where is my wife? Why don't I see her? Jinjiners suddenly broke through to the 5th level of innate half a month ago. Theoretically, with her inheritance, she shouldn't have been able to reach this realm. To prevent any issues with the Great River Alliance, I sent Xinzi and the 5th Elder to Jianling to oversee things for a while. Your good brother, annoyed by Elder Gong's son and you Sect Master's constant arguing, also tagged along. When parents argue, the son really does get caught in the middle. But why is you Sect Master staying at the foot of Muching Sect's mountain? I heard he's been there for a month already. He wanted to take Elder Gong's son back, but she refused, and we wouldn't let her go either, so he just built a wooden hut at the foot of the mountain and stayed there. Fortunately, he's been playing by the rules. He hasn't tried to force Elder Gong's son or step onto the mountain, so we've left him alone. But Elder Gong's son can't stand him. Every time she goes up or down the mountain and sees him, she curses at him for half an hour. You know how loud she is, so I had the Grand Elder go pick her up before she could start yelling. So that's how it is. The Grand Elder really has it rough. Now that Elder Gong's son is back, Muching Sect is livelier and more bustling, but overall, nothing much has changed. Of course, aside from a few extra guests. Humph, I haven't received any negative emotion source points, so I guess they count as guests. One day later, Shilan Nation. The 3-day deadline is up. Let's see what kind of grand surprise my clone has prepared for me. 5 beauties and 5 princes of the Great Han Dynasty. Gentle dignified prince, Ji Yuntao, innate realm 4th layer, Taishian Sect, alive, thousand-faced prince, Ji Huayu, acquired realm 9th layer, Xinhua Sect, death, golden dignified prince, Di Xiaoyao, innate realm 1st layer, Han imperial family, alive, magical dignified prince, Xie Yan, innate realm 4th layer, deity transformation stage, Muching Sect, never die, divine dignified beauty, Xie Daoyan. Innate realm 2nd layer, Fan Xinjai, alive, subtle dignified beauty, Yan Ryu, innate realm. 2nd layer, Chonling Dao, alive, golden dignified beauty, Di Shirin, innate realm, Han imperial family, alive, magical dignified beauty, Qin Xinzi, innate realm 5th layer, Muching Sect, birthday, September 1st, constellation, Virgo, height, 175 centimeters. Except for Xinzi and Xie Yan, the other characters' realms have not been updated yet.